We offer a gift for our guests and mention it during service, and we ask for their email so we can follow up. But we often see people we don't recognize. So, what can we do to get more people to let us know when they're at the church for the first time? Thanks.
So, three things to consider here: what, why, and how. So, the first thing is the what. What are you asking them to give you? And we found that from studies that the more you ask them to give you, the less likely they are to actually give you anything. So, if you're asking for birth dates and postal codes and all these things, then you're probably not going to get as much reception when you ask guests to give you information as if you simply ask their first name and their email, or their first name and their phone number if you're going to follow up with text. So what are you asking them for? And make sure that you are asking for as little as possible in order to get them into your system. Now, as they become more engaged in your church and as they get more involved, then of course you will want to know when is their birthday so you can recognize them on their birthday and figure out what their age is so you can put them into demographic specific small groups and all those things. But that's not a first visit conversation. If you can get a name and an email address, you've got permission to follow up with them. So that's the what. The how is, how are you having these conversations during service? Are you saying, we're honored that you're here today and we'd love to follow up with more information? So is it just a card sitting in the back of the pew in front of them? Is it something you're talking about from stage? Is it on the screens before service starts? Is it on the screen after service starts? Is there a sign in your lobby, your entranceway, your foyer, your atrium that says, hey, if you're here for the first time, stop by? And this kind of goes hand in hand with why. So you want to communicate, why would somebody want to give you their information? And of course, in a world where we get spammed all the time, we're very hesitant to give out information unless we see a really great reason why. So why would somebody give you their information? Maybe you'll be able to connect them to a small group during the week, or so that you can provide them some clear information, or you could tell them about their next steps, or you could send them a personal invite to, dinner with pastors that night, or whatever it is, but give them a why. So many churches miss this. So many churches just say, hey, give us your information to let us know you are here. And they miss the why. Why would I want to give you that information? And the why isn't just to get a gift, although it's worth mentioning that, because if you say we'll give you a gift, then you actually give them a gift, then you've built trust. But the why matters. Why would somebody who's never been to your church before, who's sitting in the seats for the first time, why would they want to give you their information? So what kind of value can you provide in exchange, and then communicate that why? So maybe we'd like to give you a personal invitation to have dinner with the pastors and get to meet our church, get to know about our church. So you're going to say that on the screens before service. You're going to say that during service when you welcome guests. You're going to say that after service on their way out, and you're going to say that at the welcome center when they turn in the card and get their free gift. What is that why? What is the one thing that would motivate somebody to give you their information? You put those three pieces together. What is the method? How are they going to respond? And why should they want to respond? Those three pieces together, you're going to see a lot more engagement, a lot more people understanding why they should be providing you their information and how you're going to follow up with them. Thanks for that question. If you have a question of your own, go to churchmarketingideas.com and click the button that says Ask a Question.